Congrats.
Thank you, Nate.
Nice.
How you doing, bud?
Great.
Going to use the number 10 next year?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna run the dash next year.
You want to spend a few minutes?
We could, yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, this is good. Oh my gosh, Pete, 10 times. How do you feel coming back?
I don't know. I mean, it's obviously feels really good to get that. I kind of, the closer we got to it, the more it felt like something we needed to make an effort to try to get. But of course, there was other ones to win first to get to this one. So I don't know. It's just been I just kind of reminiscing coming in here about just kind of the last 20 years of all the hardcore mushing we've done and how immersed we've been in the lifestyle and what it's led to. So it's cool.
Let's take you way back when you were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff King, he's winning, and you're looking up there, and he's winning like crazy. And not that you're replacing him, but you're the new guy. Now you truly are the new king at 10. What's it feel like? I mean, it's got to be.
I think it's one of those things. Probably when I'm older, you'll look back on it and think it's pretty cool. And right now, it is cool. But
I guess what I meant is, King always was the guy to aspire to.
Mm-hmm.
And could you even have dreamt that this could happen?
No, I mean, I dreamt about winning the race. I never dreamt about winning it 10 times. Like I said before, I thought his record was unbeatable. So, I don't know. We're just fortunate to be in this position and have had the run that we've had the last so many years.
Well, let's talk about this race. It seemed like in Kalskag something changed. I mean, when we talked about, the dogs and experience and all those different things, but when they got to Kalskag on the way home, is it like we're going home? Because your speed increased.
Yeah, there's some dogs in the team that have that that kind of know that have done it enough, and then there's others that don't because they haven't done the race enough times or at all. So there's a little bit of that, but I think some of it too is a combination of other teams slowing down and not necessarily me speeding up as much. So it's a combination of both and kind of saving our play for a certain time, and so. Well,
and you don't get to see you, right? Because when we see you in that competitive mode, you're full race face, so you come and do it. You're all business.
Resting race face.
Yeah, totally. But I mean, as you came down the river, I mean, you guys were pretty close together. Could you see teams around you?
Leaving Kalskag?
Yeah.
I could see Emily in front of me, and I had just passed her before we got to Kalskag, but then I had to drop a dog and grab a bag of snacks, so she blew through there and got ahead of me again. So I saw her light, I got in front of her after a little while, and then I didn't see any lights in front of me, and I thought they were 15 to 20 minutes ahead of me, and we had been kind of posting equal run speeds to that point, so I didn't know if we were going to stay the same speed all the way to Tulaksak or what, but obviously I was trying to hopefully make up some of that time that they were ahead of me. And then all of a sudden I just saw Mike had his light on super dim, and all of a sudden he was like, I don't know, 100 yards in front of me out of nowhere. And then I got around him, and then I could see Riley's light not too far in front of him. So kind of surprised to see them when I did. My hope was to slowly cut that deficit in half by Tulaksak and then work on the rest of it coming to Bethel, but we were able to get ahead. And then I got a little cushion going into Tulaksak, 17 minutes or whatever it was, and that's just enough that if the team is doing well, then I can just coast in from Tulaksak to here, and that's nice because it's a tough race, and to not have to race super hard right to the finish line I like that.
Yeah.
So dogs looked really good leaving Tulaksak, and they just clipped right along in here, and we didn't really have to do anything but just keep them pointed towards Bethel, and yeah,
when you get to Tulaksak and you have that little bit of cushion, you got a little comfort.
Mm-hmm.
You feel comfort there, and that's where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than trying to make up time, because like I said, that's a hard push that we just did coming from Antioch, especially around Whitefish on the year that you do the loop second. And so, that's a 95-mile run down to Tulaksak, and yeah, to not be in a position where you have to chase somebody down from there to Bethel is nice. I like that.
Now, is the strategy, you got 100 basically start to Kalskag, then you got Aniak, then you got 100 to Tulaksak, and then come back. Do you kind of plan that ahead of time, or is that the strategy you prefer?
That's the one I've used a lot, and I prefer that instead of going around the loop back to Kalskag and resting there, just for a number of different reasons. But that's what's worked for us. And
basically, 250s and 200s, almost kind of,
Yeah, it's 100, and then like on this year, it's 100. It's 95, and then 32, and then 95, and then 50.
Yeah. So talk about the team. They look beautiful coming in. I mean, tails wagging, just great.
Yeah, I mean a lot of dogs that have raced now a bunch of times, like Delmer. I've mentioned his name a bunch, Mookie, and some of Mookie's siblings that are kind of the core of the team for the last 4 or 5 years. And then I brought 3 3-year-olds. They all did phenomenal. One of them raced last year as a 2-year-old for the first time, and he did good. But I brought 2 more this year from that group of dogs, and they just smashed it. It was awesome.
Who from the young group is you impressed with this on this run?
A dog named Sydney, particularly. He's just crazy. He just lopes the whole way. I finally saw him trot going into Tulaksak last night. For like 5 steps, he tried trotting, and then he just went right back into a lope. So he just loped, leaned into his harness and loped around that whole course. Which, I prefer dogs that trot, but some can lope really well for a long time, and he's one of them. So very cool, and he leads too. But I didn't put any pressure on him.
Anyone else a note? I mean, so who do you finish with in lead?
Mookie and Delmer. Same as last year, and they've been in lead a bunch the last few years. Delmer's been in lead pretty much for the last 7 years.
So before the race, you were kind of vacillating over a group.
Yeah.
This group was the right choice.
It was really just down to the last couple dogs between a few different 3-year-olds. So the core group was I kind of always knew what the core group would be.
So how many veterans versus new people new kids on the block?
There was 10 veterans and then 2 new 3-year-olds.
Nice.
So really, pretty veteran team.
Is there any memorable moment? I mean, anything out there? I mean, the weather going out looked beautiful.
It was very nice. Yeah, it was just mild, and
you have moose or any northern lights, anything like that?
There's so many teams in front of me. Everyone was clearing the moose off the trail. I don't think I saw a single moose. There were people in front of me who said they kept seeing moose, but yeah, I wasn't in the front of the race till the last 80 miles or something, so I really didn't see much.
Any memorable moment that stands out?
It was fairly uneventful, really. Besides just trying to be patient. There's so much patience involved in this race, and it's really, I hate the first run. My least favorite run of the race is the first one, because you're just watching teams do their thing and you just want to race, and you just got to stand on the drag and slow them down and try to follow your plan. So.
Oh my gosh, when you put them when you put the team together to leave, and I looked around and I was like, oh my God, it's like a monster race truck with other trucks around. So. Well, congratulations, Pete. Riley's inbound.
I'll go see you.
See ya.